880 New Kensington knows this dude talks a lot of crap. And if the old head Frank DeVille wasn't in this youngster's ear, who knows what the limit for his talents could be. But under Frank, and sometimes David Lawless, the Dangerous Knights crew are what their name says. So Gianni, the Italian strongman, will be up next. We like to keep that mic off so Frank can't say anything, but he's going to yell anyway, looks like. This is what Frank poisons this young man's brain with. The Italian strongman is poisoned. Look at that shirt that Frank DeVille's wearing. That's all I gotta say. Take a look at that shirt. Kind of a scumbag, huh? Why is he ripping on Reese? What did Reese ever do to these folks? We have such wonderful talent at the T2T Wrestling Academy, and then we have Frank DeVille. Casey Warr has been called out by, I guess, Frank DeVille via Gianni. So Frank DeVille is going to set this match up. This is going to be Gianni, Michael, Enrico versus Casey Warr. Frank bit off more than he could chew, because Casey Warr is someone that you do not want to mess with. He loves to fight. He brings that warrior spirit every time he goes between the ropes. He's just going to scream his head off for sure. He's just going to scream his head off. Watch that. He embodies the Muay Thai style, is hopefully you'll see in this match if Frank doesn't ruin it. So I think we got our match here, but Frank's going to talk more. Crowd's getting rambunctious. Apparently, the Dangerous Knights crew took offense to Casey referring to Frank as a cheap suit with $2 cologne. It's a pretty cheap suit if you're going to call what Frank's wearing a suit, I'll tell you that. That's expected. That's expected of the Dangerous Knights crew. All this crap is expected. Casey, watch your back. There may be a few others coming for you now, too. Bell is ringing. Finally, what a pickup and into the turnbuckle. What a hot start. That was super cool. I said picking a fight with Casey Warr is not the person you want to pick a fight with. Oh, almost looking for a big power bomb there. The fall of Rome is what he calls that, but Casey got out of it. Talking too much, youngster. You don't want to mess around with Casey like that. Yeah, and that's why you don't. That's why you don't. No timeouts in wrestling. But if you learn under the Frank DeVille tree, You could call timeouts whenever you want. You could talk whoever you want. You could do whatever you want. But Casey wants it. Casey wants it right now. And DeVille on the ring apron. Send him packing, Casey. Get out of here, folks. Get him out of here. Against the ropes. Suicida takes out GME Casey Warr. The thing about Casey will risk his own body to hurt other people. He does not care what he feels like at the end of the night. Breaking the count. The Italian strongman is taking some hits from Casey Warr. God forbid they plant each other on their heads outside on this concrete, which I thought was going to happen. It seems like carnage is just happening. Frank's hurt. Casey is hopefully on the mend here. Gianni on the attack. Boot to the stomach. The beatdown continues. The beatdown continues. Crowd starting to cheer Casey on. Every match with these folks. Every match with the Dangerous Crew. It's never a one-on-one competition. It's at the very least a two-on-one competition, and we see that there with Casey taking hit to the arm. And Frank is just talking crap with the audience here, which is not great. Want people to come back here, and he's talking crap to them. That's no good. And all of that, and it only helps Gianni here with the cover, and no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, youngster. A little too brash. As the audience cheers on Casey. Cover. Just a 2. That mean streak is starting to come out in Casey Warr. It's inside, but doesn't like to unleash it unless it's very needed. And to beat this crew, it is needed. Elbows to the chin. Bit of a southpaw. I guess I never knew that about Casey. Back body drop. Both competitors are down. Despite being heckled by Frank DeVille, the crowd seems still ready to watch this. Frank says a couple of things to me. I may get out of here. So the headhunter kicks by Casey Warr. Frank on the apron again. Could somebody get him out of here? Casey's ready to fire it up. He's got the audience behind him. The warrior spirit in Casey Warr. The audience is warming him up, and taken down by a clothesline. Almost took his head off. And for those of you who have never seen the Italian strongman in person, his back is like a barn door. He's bigger than he looks, if that's possible to know. Haymaker after haymaker with those punches. He doesn't throw a punch, he throws a haymaker every time. Thanks again for everybody joining in on Twitch. Make sure you share the link with your friends here. Every Thursday night fights. There's the hashtag in the top left at T2T. Could this be it for Casey? It's looking like it. The Warrior Heart Too easy. Too easy. There's Frank again. Doing Frank stuff. Gianni is up. Gianni's got to focus because when Gianni's been getting those 2 counts, he saw himself pretty scared of what would come first. Pele kick by Casey Warr has both men down. Got to beat a 10 count. Hopefully one can, so we have a finish. They're both up to their feet. Eye to eye, corner to corner. Here comes Gianni with it. Gets elbowed right in the mush. Right in the mush. And again, GME is rejected by the warrior spirit of Casey Warr. This audience is getting into the head of young Gianni, and Casey Warr is going to punish him like Casey Warr does. Slapping him up. The ripcord knee, he likes to call that the warpath. Sorry, Anthony Walker, trying my best. Casey has picked up Gianni. He's going to go for the suplex. Brain buster. Ref, turn around. Ref, turn around. This is over. Could somebody just pull his leg and get him out of there? Why do we have to let him come to the ring with Gianni? It's tough enough being one. And there we go. There we go. And that's what that kid's made out of. The Italian strongman will do stuff like that. Now he's going to set him up. He likes to call this the fall of Rome. And he hits it clean. And that'll wrap things up for Casey Warr. The Italian strongman with a smirk on his face with the victory. The cheap shot springboarded this victory like it usually does for the Dangerous Knights crew. Can't wait till they're not on the screen. Cannot wait till these two are off the screen. Enjoy the victory while it lasts, GME. Because acting like this in the wrestling business, it's going to get